attorney. You need a bulldog. That's why you gotta call the number on your screen now. They'll help you connect to a legal expert. You have questions, they have answers. These bulldogs will make sure people pay. And if you don't get paid, the attorneys will get paid. Pick up that phone and call now and see what your case could be worth. 800-363-4202.
Now I hear that Iran is trying to build up again, and if they are, we're going to have to knock them down. We'll knock them down, we'll knock the hell out of them. But hopefully that's not happening. I heard Iran wants to make a deal. If they want to make a deal, that's much smarter. Iran's president appearing to respond to that warning from President Trump, vowing a, quote, harsh response to any cruel aggression. Trump made those remarks yesterday when he met with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Another big topic of discussion was phase 2 of the Gaza peace plan. Brett Baer just sat down with Netanyahu. Here's a preview of that interview airing tonight on Special Report.
You got anyone of any potential you got. So the answer to your question is, if we disarm Hamas, whether with an international force or by any other means, yes, I see a different future for Gaza. And it's the one remaining step. Everybody understands that. I think Hamas understands it. That's why they don't want to do it.
General Jack Keane is here in moments with more on that. First to the national Paul, who's live for us in Tel Aviv with more. Jeff.
Yes, Grace, and during that meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, President Trump spent a lot of time about Iran. The president says that if it is confirmed that Iran, as he put it, is behaving badly, well, there could be some severe consequences, including something maybe more powerful than the strikes that were delivered back in June.
I've been reading that they're building up weapons and other things. And if they are, they're not using the sites that we obliterated, but they're using possibly different sites. We know exactly where they're going, what they're doing. I hope they're not doing it because we don't want to waste the fuel on a B-2. It's a 37-hour trip both ways.
The president also discussing the future of Gaza and the second phase of the ceasefire agreement between Israel and Hamas. Part of the next phase would include Israeli troop withdrawal and Hamas disarming. President Trump says if Hamas doesn't, then there will be, quote, hell to pay. Despite some reports that the White House is frustrated with Netanyahu possibly skywalking the peace process.
Sorry guys, no football today. I don't do college. No football today. Well, there is college ball, but I'm not a college football guy. Only once in a while.
A productive meeting, but there still is a lot of hard work ahead, including establishing an international stabilization team within Gaza. Trey?
Jeff Ball, live for us in Tel Aviv. Jeff, thank you for bringing retired four-star General Jack Keane, former Army Vice Chief of Staff, now Chairman of the Institute for the Study.
Yeah, I removed all my followers because they were all dicks.
I just want to get your take on what Benjamin Netanyahu said to Brett Baer. Is he correct that if Hamas disarms, that for all intents and purposes...
Nothing I can do about it. Sorry. Can't get on your dick. You're a dick. Suck my dick. Get off my fucking page. Go away. Should have asked that one. How about that? Should I go? It's Taco Tuesday. Should I go for Taco Tuesday? What do you think? Nobody's out there. Well, maybe somebody, but I doubt it. Probably got reported a dozen times last night by idiots that didn't like that I blocked them.
That's Hamas right there on the border, Hezbollah on the border, and Iran with long-range ballistic missiles and the potential for nuclear weapons. That is never going to happen again. And that is the reality we're facing right here.
Piquito Espanol.
But they say they're not going to do it.
Habla English. Gulf of Mexico. It's not the Gulf, it's the Gulf of America now, man. You don't know why, do you? It's not. You can keep your part of the country. Texas, Louisiana, Florida. It's the Gulf of America now. How do you guys get the crown so quick? But there's a reason, and you can't tell me why, can you? Do you have any idea why it is the Gulf of America? No? Piquito Inglés, Piquito Español. Gulf of Mexico, nada. 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 It's not the Gulf of Mexico anymore. Well, I bet they loved it. Oh, God. That's right. I'm your God, motherfucker. That's right. Who is God? Of course, the first one comes up because Trump sucks. And for those theists who speak spiritually, God is their compassion. Thank you. Yes, I believe in a higher power. I've actually prayed, but I bet they did. They must have loved every fucking second of it because they're little punk kids drinking their breast milk again. They were probably weaned off of it at like 5 years old. They were drinking breast milk till they were 5. Wouldn't doubt that. I think my father probably sucked on a tit till he was 5, maybe till he was 50. I don't know. I've never drinking breast milk as far as I know. Madagascar vanilla. That's funny. I like you. Stick around. This is gonna get good. Watch. That's coming. We already got a. Okay. You want to know? I'm going to tell you after all the assholes get off the bed. Well, I'll tell you now, anyways. You want to know why? Bang. You know it, man. You know it. He is. Yeah, that's why he changed the name to the Gulf of America. That's what these idiots don't understand. That's why they're probably from California. They pay high gas prices. They don't know why he did that. I will tell you. Stick around. It's coming. And I've known it ever since. I knew it the day he did it. I know why he did it. It's what it is. He did it. You know why? So we could drill, baby, drill. Biden shut down the drilling offshore in the Gulf of Mexico. He wrote an executive order. That's why. Okay, so he changed the name. Instead of changing he didn't write another executive order. He just changed the name to the Gulf of America. Now they can drill. They have tons of oil rigs out there that were doing nothing, sitting there rotting. Well, they weren't rotting, but now they're drilling. And that's why our gas prices are coming down. And it's going to become cheaper. It's under $3 right here. I wonder what they pay in California. Who cares? $7, $8 still in California. Thanks, Gavin Newsom. Yeah, the next president. Could you imagine if Kamala Harris got in, what we'd be paying for gas and fuel? Stuff like that. I heat my house with it's called a blend. It's kerosene and diesel. It's called a blend, and it's not cheap. I mean, even with gas prices low, I still paid half of what I paid last year. So I can heat my house all year with that stuff. Not that I need to, but right now I need it. It's freaking 17 degrees out right now. 16 degrees and windy. Wind chill factors is probably feels like 10 degrees out. It's cold. Anyways, trying to debate whether I should start my car, let it warm up, and go down the road to the taco joint and get Tuesday tacos. It's my toughest decision of the day. Thank you, President Trump. Thank you for that. So I'm going to have to stop and put gas in my car. It's getting low. Got about an eighth of a tank, so I figured I'd at least put a half a tank in. I'll throw out 20 and keep it, able to keep it running for a while. I got to do an oil change, too. It's another thing. Oil changes are down. I was paying $90 of the Biden. Now it's down to about 60. Depending on where I go, I wouldn't go to a cheap place. Anyways, I'm done. Everybody else, yeah. Oh, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. I know all about PTSD. I don't have it. Well, I do just from being a fucking human, but yeah, from the shit I've been through my life. But my friend is a sergeant, was a sergeant major in the Marines. 2 tours in Afghanistan, a couple in Iraq, and yeah, he talks to me about it. So you want to vent? You're more than free to vent, man. Either that or you've already been here and know this. I don't know why you bring that up online. If you have PTSD, you should be talking to a therapist. But whatever. It's on you. Jeez.
In the New York City newsroom with breaking information on this. Nate, good afternoon. Patriots, good afternoon. So, private chef for New England Patriots star wide receiver Stephon Diggs accuses him of assaulting and strangling her over money.
Private chef.
Told police that they were arguing over her salary when Diggs smacked her and then put her in a chokehold. He denies this. His attorney appeared.
You gotta prove it, I guess. She's got strangulation marks. That'll suck for the Patriots.
The timing and motivation for making the allegations is crystal clear. They are the direct result of an employee-employer financial dispute that was not resolved to the employee's satisfaction. Stephon looks forward to establishing the truth in a court of law. According to reports,
Well, he must have got arrested if they're going to court. Wow, that's wild.
The Patriots put out a statement that reads in part, quote, "We support Stephon. We will continue to gather information and will cooperate fully with the appropriate authorities and the NFL as necessary." In a statement, the NFL says they are aware of this. At today's motions hearing, Diggs' attorney reportedly told the judge...
No, it's fine, man. You don't have to be sorry.
To resolve this dispute with the alleged victim in the
Sorry to hear that you're going through that. But I don't know. I'm not a therapist. Just saying. Like you said, you're more than welcome to vent. Tell me what's going on. But I kind of understand that stuff. Like I said, I have a friend who's a sergeant major in the Marines. He doesn't talk to anybody about that, much less online on a live video. You know. So, what's your name? Minotaur. You know, I'm just saying, man. You know, something you might need help with. I'm just saying. I'm not, you know, I don't know how to help you. You're not sitting in my, if you were sitting in my house, I hear you. So am I. I got nobody here, just me, all alone. You know, my friend, same thing. He comes over. We have we do a little whiskey or vodka or scotch or whatever it is, and we talk about it. And then he gets to vent to me. So you're more than welcome to vent. And I understand. Hail Trump. That's right. Yeah, the man, the myth, the king. We finally got a king. We don't have a fucking idiot for president. Jesus, we had a king and then they cheated. Here we are, and nobody has answered why. We can say why the Gulf of America is now the Gulf of America. You meet Kratos. I don't know who Kratos is. Is that the guy from the video game? Wasn't that the guy from the video game? What was it? God of War, right? God of War, right? Yeah, it could be. I actually thought about doing that, but never got hired. Well, I never really tried. So I have been on radio though, and I'm doing this, and I sing. So he just smokes. Yeah, no, smoked your mother. Ah, I had 5 packs a day. Give me a fucking break. You can smoke 5 packs a day to save my life. That might save my life. Yeah, number one. Yeah, you're looking to get blocked, aren't you? Banned, blocked, all that, like the rest of them. Working on it. You're 2 comments away from being banned again with your fake profile. Yeah, never mind. We'll just make it 1. There you go. No, it's just 1. And there you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, bye. Nobody sees your post now. I'll leave them up just for the fun of it because nobody sees them anyway. So you can keep talking if you want. Go find a new profile. Take your time. Take your time. Again, nobody sees your profile, pal. So nobody sees your comments. Grandpa got offended. No. Your grandmother got offended when I didn't stick it in her ass last night. But I'll read your comments for everybody, just in case. Before I remove you permanently and you have to go get another one. Dumbass. What a fucking idiot. These people are so stupid. They just keep coming back. I knew it was coming. I told you. It's happening, man. Yeah, let me get rid of this idiot. Thank you. Give me 1 second. And just like that, poof, he was gone. See how that worked out for him? What's the point? Ah, crap. I'm going to say, Chief. Thank you. I appreciate that. Another. Where do you guys come up with these names? Oh, that's right. You have like a thing. Don't you have a program or something where it comes up with a bunch of names and just keeps going through numbers until you finally find one that works? Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Because they hate Trump. Everybody hates Trump. Didn't you know that? This is all the Democrats do. They got nothing else better to do. That's why the Democratic things on YouTube work. Because they got nowhere else to go. There is no place for Democrats to go. They don't have radio shows. They don't have podcasts. They tried. Look at what Michelle, like your little mom, and you sound like you live in your mother's basement. There you go. How's that? We're even now. That's what you sound like. A guy that hasn't had grilled cheese today and tomato soup. You're waiting. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it. There you go. And poof, he was gone. Jeez. Let's see. I was gonna do the poll. I was gonna say how many people am I gonna delete today. I was gonna give you an over under, but. I really can't see it, man. It's a little tiny fucking button on me thing. Oh, you live where? Down Texas, Louisiana, Florida. Good for you. Then you must know what it is. Explain to the people what it is. Tell them why it's the Gulf of America now. Can you tell us? Can you tell us? No, not you, the last guy. Anyways. Yeah, Florida. Tell people. Can you do me a favor? Tell people. So I don't have to fill them in why it is the Gulf of America now. Do you know? If you live in Florida, you should. It's a Republican state. Yeah, and guess what? Now I'm banning you. I'm not banning you for using the word child. I'm banning you because you're a little cunt, is what I'm doing. I just banned another little douchebag. There you go. Fucking pussy. Jeez. Get a life. Go somewhere else. Go talk to somebody that gives a shit. He'll be back. You're from Louisiana, right? There you go. So you should know. Nobody can still tell me why. I'll fill you in. It's not that tough. I knew the day it happened why he did it. I think pretty much anybody with half a brain knew it. But a lot of people don't have half a brain. So, oh, look, my numbers went down because I just had to ban the idiots. No, it had nothing to do with power. Had nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with the power trip. That shows how stupid you are. Now, guess what? No, but I do this just for that question. You get banned. There you go. Banning people at a power trip. Guess what? Yeah. Power tripper. Yeah. That's right. You're here. I'm not on your page, am I? You're fucking deleted. That's all it is. There you go. Power trip? No. I asked the question. You can't answer. Okay. You want me to tell you? You don't know. It's because Biden wrote an executive order to stop oil drilling off the coast of America into the Gulf of Mexico. I'm not mad. Fuck, why are you an idiot? Why do you not know why it's called the Gulf of America? Okay? Why do you not know? I'm telling you right now. It's because they shut down the oil rigs that they were drilling off the Gulf, off the coast of America in the Gulf of Mexico. Joe Biden signed an executive order saying no more drilling, no more fracking, no more anything as far as drilling goes because they wanted to go green. And then Trump, instead of writing another executive order, said, see, you're not listening. Again, you're not listening. You're just going to keep running your mouth. That's why he did it. He changed it to the Gulf of America so they could reopen the pipelines. That's why. And the drilling rigs. That's why gas prices are down. Energy independence. Drill, baby, drill. That's why he did it. It had nothing to do with power. It had to do with saving American people money. And it worked. That's why our gas prices are lower here. They're not low in California. You know why? Because Gavin Newsom runs it. And he can deal with his old crap. They could federally go in there and get rid of him, which they should have. They should have gotten rid of him. They should, and they will. I have a blast at parties, but I don't go to parties anymore. There you go. Have a bunch of drinks, knock yourself out. You should start live streaming. That's what you should do. Do it, yeah. Go on, get your own live stream. You don't have to be here. Start your own one. I keep telling people that. Why are you here? I have tons of friends. No wife. I don't want a wife. Fuck a wife. Been there, done that. Why? So somebody can screw me? Yeah, you're back. Yeah, it's apathetic and you're sad and blocked. There you go. Fucking attack after attack. And then they wonder why I block them. People wonder why I block these idiots. Inspiring, you're welcome, man. That's why Trump changed the name. Okay? Still, people, 67%. I already know how many people are here that hate Trump, hate me, hate everything. They just hate. I hate you. It's my best impersonation of a Democrat. Yeah, sure. I actually do. I actually have videos about them. I have, but I can't because every time I go live, I get attacked. So, yeah, I talk about it. You should. Man, I think I'll keep it the same. I don't need multiple profiles like all you guys do. Don't need it. No, I don't need it like most of the people here. I don't need multiple profiles. I don't need to change my name. I don't need to change my channel. I'll keep doing what I do. That's why I'm succeeding and you're on my page. I'm not doing your own. So, anyways, not you, whoever, everybody else. This is what it is, man. Alright, what do we got? A Diddy. Alright, this guy's gonna. He's number 2. So we just had a number 3, and now he's a number 2. So he's already been here, and he changed his name. So we should just delete him now. I should probably just delete him now. He's not going to bring anything to the conversation. I'm not talking about you, man. You miserable cunt. All right, now, see, now, this is what happens when you do that. See you. This guy. All right, this guy. Bye. See ya. See you. All right. Keep it coming. Keep it coming, guys. Keep deleting you. Very simple for me. I do not deal with idiots. Unfortunately, I do deal with idiots, but for about 12.5 seconds. What's happening, brother? What's going on? I don't know if you see what's going on, but my chat room's blowing up with a bunch of losers. Nothing new. Too late. All right, don't call me uncle. I warned you before. You want to call me uncle? I didn't throw you out yet, but you're on a thin line. Let's just say you're on a thin line. Be very simple for me to do it. It doesn't take much effort from me. All I got to do is flick a little button and poof, you're gone. Just like Kaiser Sose said. You probably don't even know who that is. I highly doubt you do. And still nobody has answered the question. Do you know why the Gulf of America is called that now? Because I hate Trump. Trump sucks. Trump sucks. Yeah. No, Democrats suck. Is really what's going on. It would be called the Gulf of Mexico if it weren't for Democrats. That's the reason it's called, by the way. It's because of Democrats. That's why he had to change the name. He had to. I mean, he could have wrote another executive order, but he had to fix all the crap that Biden broke. And he's still fixing it. Still fixing it. It's never going to end. All the shit they fucked up, the Democrats. Nobody can say anything the Democrats did good, by the way. I'll wait for that one. Yeah. What did Democrats do for you? What? They weren't Trump. Yeah, exactly. Fucking idiots. Yeah. It's funny. You can sit there and start your own pages and bash Republicans and go on Instagram, bash Republicans, go on Facebook, bash Republicans, bash MAGA, bash Trump. But if I say something, I'm a jerk. Guess what? Pro quo. There's no girls here. Highly doubt it. Actually, it's funny. There's a cute girl down at the store, but she's young. If only I was 18. Crap, what I would do to her. Especially what I know now. If I could go back in time and be 18 again, fuck. She looks like Jenna Ortega. She's a cutie. Checked my ID yesterday for cigarettes, and she didn't just check it. She looked at it for like a minute. What are you looking at my ID for? I think she was checking out my address. See if there was a phone number. I gotta go see her maybe tonight. See if she's there. She's a cutie. Anyway, I don't know what we talk about, but I know what we would do. She is a cutie, though. I'll give her that. Damn, wicked cute. Little spinner. She's a spinner. She'd be fun as hell. Little spinner. She's probably about 20, maybe not 21. I don't even know if she's old enough to drink, but then again, I've seen 30-year-olds that I think are 19. And she works, so that's a good thing. She works, so that means she's paying her bills. Not looking for me to pay her bills like the last two I dated. Yeah. I'm done with that crap. I ain't paying girls' bills anymore. Done with that. Never gonna do it again. Okay, man, you may be old, but you are. Yeah, thanks, man. Hey, I'm under 6 feet, by the way. I'm not even close to 6 feet. Yeah, I'll always be young. My heart is young, man. Might not. Blood pressure, not so much. But my heart young. Blood pressure is saying I'm old. My heart tests all come back good, though. So, there you go. I'm gonna take a lot of that as compliments. See, I can be cool too. You just gotta be cool with me. This guy keeps coming back. Oh, that's right. I didn't get rid of you yet. Predator. The fuck. Yeah, Predator. Yeah. I wonder how many women you have. None. You're a virgin. You live in your mother's basement. This guy, he's, again, attack. Say attack. He can't get it. He doesn't get it. He's asking not to be deleted, and then he comes back with some stupid comment like that and wonders why he gets deleted again and again and again. He's one of those guys going to come back. You deleted me 5 times. Yeah, that's right. It's going to be number 6 any minute. Shit. As a matter of fact, fuck off. How about that? Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Get out of here, you fuck. There you go, stupid cunt. How'd that work out for you? Christ. Anyways, I already told the answer once. I'll let it go. We only got 12 votes. So let's get up to like 50. Maybe I'll tell you the answer. Which I can't believe you don't know already. It's very simple. The answer is simple. You should know this. All you Democrats don't know shit. You don't even know what you're fucking... Yeah, that's why I'm sitting in my house, you fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. Am I homeless? I'm sitting in my house that I own. Where are you? I don't live in your mother's basement. Do you have an extra spot in your mother's basement? I am homeless. Yes, I am. I need some grilled cheese and tomato soup. Maybe you could drop off a sandwich for me. Can you do that for me? I told him stop being a dick. Apparently he didn't want to stop being a dick because he was a dick. Thanks, man. Depends on the night, the day. Depends on who shows up. Apparently it's the thesis is let's see how many people can fuck with me, piss me off, and get blocked. That is the new channel name. Fuck with me, get blocked. I just changed my channel. Somebody just said you should change your channel name. Guess what? Fuck with me, get blocked. That's my new channel name. There you go. Screw UFOs. I'll just get fucked with and I can block you. That's simple. Fuck with me, get blocked. Yeah, go start a new profile. That's my thing. Go start a new profile. That's another good name for the channel. That's how I found my band name. I found the name of my band. My thesis is music, food, fun, football, politics, UFOs. Mainly UFOs, but UFOs, not a lot to talk about there lately. You can go check out my channel, though. You can look at my videos if you want. More, all you gotta do is click on my thing, see my videos. It's right there. Click on my thing. I know people don't know how to do that. All they know how to do is show up and start being a dick. It's not my fault. That's you, pal. My thing's doing fine. I got great Wi-Fi. I don't live in my mother's basement. Sorry, I'm kidding. I was tripping the connection. That's not mine. No, that's not on me. It's definitely on you or your phone or whatever. I'm just on my phone. I don't have a slow connection. I would see if it said it was slow. So, anyways. Nobody else has said that. Never had that before. Hola, amigo. Excuse me. I got a frog in my throat. That's what your mother said last night, by the way. Most of you guys out there. Anyways, what's happening? Hola, amigo. A lid Hussar arrived. Okay, you're here. You arrived. A lid Assad Elid has arrived. I get it now. Okay, that's cool. Good name. Finally, somebody with not a lot of numbers. He looks real. The Gulf of America. I want to know. I'm gonna tell you again. I know this kind of rotates. Biden signed an executive order to stop drilling oil in the Gulf of America. So Trump changed, or the Gulf of Mexico. Now it's the Gulf of America. Trump changed the name to the Gulf of America so we can fire up the drilling rigs. There's a bunch of drilling rigs out there. There's a good UFO video. Speaking of UFOs, it has changed. It's the Gulf of America now. That's why he did it. And again, there's a good video from Mexico. Where they were out there flying around chasing a drug plane, and they were using what was it, infrared video cameras chasing a plane because the planes would turn their lights off, so it would catch the heat of the engine. And they got videos of these what looked like UFOs. They want to be in oil rigs. At least that's what the going theory is. And if you look at it, it kind of matches up to what science says, is that they were oil rigs, and those are out in the Gulf of America now. It was the Gulf of Mexico, and they were all running firmly until Biden signed an exit to shut them down because he didn't even know what he was doing. He was told to. He was told to do this, and he did. He wrote, Green New Deal, blah, blah, blah. We got to stop drilling oil. We got to go with. Your name is Douchebag, right? Yeah, looks like Douchebag. Yeah, Douchebag. Yep, that's your name. I said your name. Douchebag. There you go. Hulk Hogan or Andre the Giant. There you go. See, I don't watch wrestling. Not a wrestling guy, but I have met Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant. The only wrestling match I ever saw. Went to Rosemont Horizon in Illinois, Chicago. Met both of them. Yeah, stand with them. Took pictures. Anyways, so, I don't know, wrestler. Favorite boxer? Favorite boxer? Why don't you, you guys ask me questions. Answer a question. Who's your favorite boxer? I get to hang out with. You went to? Oh, okay, I get it. It's a typo. Really? Where at? What wrestling match? Give me a second. What wrestling match you go to? Where we at? Was there Muhammad Ali? There you go. Oh, we got somebody that understands boxing. All right. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Jake the Snake was cool. Yeah, he was there the night I was there. He brought his python on. I mentioned that. Didn't we talk about this? Were you here yesterday or the night before? Anyways, I'm from New England. But yeah, I got to hang out with him. Yeah, I actually became friends with him. Was freaking hell. Oh, Jesus. He was a good guy, too. I shouldn't say his name. He's not here with us anymore. But he was a good guy. Yeah. Professional boxer. Beat Sugar Ray Leonard in the championship in Mexico. Or, it was Mexico. No, it was, I think it was Mexico somewhere. But Marvin Hagler. Good guy. Yeah. Him and I hung out and watched basketball game together. That's how I met him. There was nobody there. It was just him and I. No, I'm not married. No, sir, I'm not. And I never will be. I will never be married. I always made that point. After being in a dysfunctional family and watching what my parents went through and being 14 years old and had to make the decision for them, this chick, you could you could treat me like a king. I don't care how hot or how cool you are. I am not getting married. Never, and I never had kids because of that too. Because I was in a dysfunctional family and I saw what happened to my brother, to my sister, to my father, to my mother, the shit they went through. So, no, and I never will be. Anyways, whatever. Doesn't matter. That's my choice, not yours. And you can judge me all you want. You can judge me all you want. Ain't gonna fucking affect me. The shit I've been through. Fucking shit I've been through. I'm sure there's some people that have been on my page that don't understand. I know there are, as a matter of fact. I know there's a few people that we have good conversations. Done with the bullshit. No, I don't need no bullshit. Matter of fact, I was just talking about a young girl I met. She had cigarettes. Really? You need my ID? So, apparently she wanted my address. She wanted to see how old I was. I don't care. I know one thing. Oh, what I do to her. She probably knows it too. She probably knows what I do to her. I probably break my back. I wouldn't have to do nothing. But that would be fun. Hey, what are you doing over there? Get out of there, you. Hey, stop it. Get off that. Shit. Sorry, yelling at my cat. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know. I want to know because Trump sucks. Yeah. There you go. That pretty much tells you all about my page. How many people are on YouTube? Pretty much tells you. I'm gonna do this just because I can. It's been a while. I'm gonna do it just because I can. Oh shit! Not yet. I gotta say right going. I'll wait. Anyways, I got this too. Oh shit! What am I doing now? Hi. What you doing? I was just grabbing a smoke. What you doing, you? Want a treat? Oh yeah. Now you want to talk to me, huh? Yeah. Come here. There you guys. Come here. There you go. That's yours. That's yours. Best president ever, man. That's other than I go back to Reagan. I liked Reagan. Those were good years living when I was in high school when Reagan was president. 2020. I don't know about 2020. That was that was Biden. That sucked. Trump 2029, 2028. I think that's what you're going for. Yeah. Anyways, you want some here? Get up here, you. You want yours? Come here. Get over here. You want yours? You want to eat them out of my hand? Yeah. Okay. Here. Come on. I put some up there. Here you go. Thank you. So I'm feeding my cat's taking treats from me. Kelly, where'd you go? Get up here. Come here. You got your spot. You want some more? Yeah. I know you do. Here. Here. Here's yours. Come here. Look. Come here. Get over here. Come on. Here. There's another one for you. Okay. You got it. You got yours up here too. There's some up on the table for you. Really? Yeah, here, we got some blizzards going on here. He was talking last night. Not cool. Hope it doesn't hit here. Just got out of the mess. Just got out of a mess. The mess. It was nasty yesterday here. Freezing today. So that's the only good news is when it's so cold it doesn't snow. Kind of know the weather patterns by now. When it's this cold, it doesn't snow. So 17 out. Feels like 10. But it is Taco Tuesday. I'm gonna end this because this is a stupid poll. Maybe I can do another one. Choose a poll. Here we go. Replace. Yes, I'll do this. Let's go here. Taco. Taco Tuesday. That's it. That's what I want to do. Tonight. Well, I'll let you guys decide. Yes or no. Very simple. Let's keep it easy. Done. There we go. Okay. I changed the poll. So we'll go back to, again, I'll explain the Gulf of America thing. It's very simple. Again, one more time. I don't know how many people saw the poll, but the reason it changed to the Gulf of America is because of Joe Biden, the worst president in the history of presidents, the worst, stupidest, dumbest president, the guy that actually really cheated. Well, he didn't cheat. The Democrats cheated to get him in. Why he even became president is beyond belief. No way 88 million people. No fucking way. Where were those 10 million people last year? Yeah, he stopped drilling in the Gulf of Mexico. So Trump is a genius. He's a businessman. He's not a politician. He said, fuck you. I'll just change the name. And he changed it to the Gulf of America. And it literally should be. I mean, they can keep their part of the country or whatever. They can call it whatever they want over in Mexico. He is a flying fuck, and I don't blame him. He changed it to the Gulf of America. What are you doing? Why'd you knock the bowl over? What'd you do? Oh, shit. I got some zoomies going on. That's so we could drill again. And you could open the oil rigs that are out there and start drilling and put new ones out there, which he did, I'm sure. And that's why our gas prices are lower. Now he's bringing in oil from the Gulf of America. Anyways, Taco Tuesday? No, probably trying to ruin me. You don't want me to have a good time, go out for a taco at the taco joint. They don't have beer anyways, but they do have, there's a store right next door. I could grab a 6-pack. I actually don't need any beer, but could use a couple tacos. Nothing wrong with a couple tacos. Anyways. What do you suggest for dinner? Grilled cheese and tomato soup. That's right. Ma don't make tacos, does she? Yeah. We were putting down. Yeah, Mom doesn't make tacos on Tuesday. You know, she's good at grilled cheese and tomato soup, though. Macaroni and cheese, grilled cheese, tomato soup. Tacos, not so much. She's not into having a brown ground beef. So tough to do. Or even buying one of those packages of chicken that you get the Purdue. It's already cooked. All you got to do is heat it up, make a fajita. But then she's got to make onions and peppers and all that. Yeah. Okay. Anyways. Back to the things at hand. Taco Tuesday. Better?
Do you see an international stabilization force in Gaza? Do you see a new government that you could live with?
They shouldn't let them. They shouldn't make them disarm. They should go kill the fuckers. That's what they should do. That's what they should do. They should send in special forces. No, they're not going to stop. Hamas isn't going to stop. It's always going to be an influx of terrorists. You should go in there with, You know, Hamas is fortunate that America and Trump didn't send in our military. This would be over. This would be over if, that's why Netanyahu went and talked to Trump yesterday. He's going to say, that's it. Just get rid of these fuckers. They should. Just like Syria. Just like, Iran. Iran wants to start new nuclear shit. They're going to rain fire on them. They are going to rain fire on them. They're going to rain fire on them. No, I can't. Nah, I can't say that. But you can stick your hand up your crack. There you go. Wish yourself happy birthday, buddy. Wish your brother happy birthday. Stick your hand up his cracking. And there you go. That's, nice try. I really think people that stupid, do they actually fall for this crap? Do they actually really fall for that stuff? Come on. Can you shout out Philby Kraken? Yeah, okay. Yeah, no. But I bet you shouted it out last your brother yourself. Or you can fill his Kraken. There you go. Yeah, he's out of here. See how quick that was? You deal with that. Wow. They're really, really fucked up. Terribly fucked up, by the way. Crap, I got up here player. So I got some votes or likes. So I think I'll do this. Oh, wait a minute. I have this. That's right. Okay. Let's stir this. Damn it. I gotta clean this thing. Yeah, finally. What do you mean? Like you haven't been on a dozen of them because you're a fucking faggot? Really, faggot? You haven't seen enough of them? And you think finally? Yeah, really, finally one. Yeah, really. You've been looking for them for a long time, haven't you? Been looking for them. Haven't found one that you didn't like? Yeah. Finally, a guy that lives in his mother's basement. Oh, that's right. Yeah, finally a guy that lives in his mother's basement. Ain't getting tacos tonight on Taco Tuesday, are you? No, you're getting grilled cheese and tomato soup if you're lucky. She might feed you a bowl of cereal, fuckface. There you go. Ah.
He has been very supportive of many anti-Israeli, anti-Jew message has been in New York City. What's going to happen when he is the mayor here? Pretty soon.
Yeah, it's a scary question to ask because the rhetoric he's been using during his campaign will turn into policy and action during his administration. He does have some guardrails at the state level, but it's going to scare someone like him from the Democratic Party. The entire party in the state of New York is moving further and further to the left. And when it comes to the radicalization and the language used around Jews, what scares me most is the people he's going to surround himself with in the administration. Who's going to be his chancellor of education? Ross didn't make that choice before being sworn in. If it's someone like
fucking pot. Yeah, I know. That was a good one. Fuck. That was weed. So. Oh man, now your ribs are hurting again. Oh shit. Yeah, that was what is it? Brownie Scout. Actually got a. Oh shit. Weak. Yeah. It's not what your mother said last night. She said she said, the only thing weak is you because you never worked in your life. I know. That was good. Like I said, I had to hit it hard too because my bowl needs to be cleaned. I gotta put a new screen in there. Shit. Which I actually have next to it. Yeah, it's got a little container. Ready to put a screen in there, maybe. Mm. Because you all live in your mother's basement. My mom's dead. I live in my own house. You don't. Guarantee you don't. Yeah, but it's funny you got it. I'm not insulting moms. I'm insulting the people that live in their mother's basement. There's a difference. Okay, there's a big difference. No, she actually did good. You see the paintings behind me? My guitar next to me. I can draw. And she supported me. She actually supported me. She made me independent. My other siblings, on the other hand, my sister and my brother's dead. My sister is a fuckhead that lived off my father. Mm. Let's go. Good for you. Mm. Mm. No, it's if you're 40 and you're still here, and I know she is. She's on my shoulder. My mother's on my shoulder all the time. She's been with me all, before she died. She called me into her room, tried to give me money. I wouldn't take it, and she knew. I was the smart one in the family, whatever that means. But she knew. And at the time, she was living with my older sister. My younger sister was sucking off of her. They were all sucking off of her. I never sucked off her in my life. I paid her rent when I was growing up. When I was 14, I started paying her fucking mortgage. Well, this guy's going to keep coming here. I don't go to church anymore. Last time I went to church was probably around 13, but I was forced. It was forced religion. No, I don't go to church. Fuck church. If I go into a church, I'm gonna burst into flames, motherfucker. Anyways, how many comments can you put up before I block you? That's a good question. How many comments can you put up before I block you? Stupid comments up. Okay, please. Yeah, see, weak little thing. And I'm gonna say one thing, and this guy's fucking gone. Fucking gone. And I'm not triggered. I'm not raging. He's a piece of shit, this guy. You know what? I go to a bar and order two, rusty nails. Scotch and Drambuie. I guarantee you don't know what that is. Suffering me, my little soul. You know what you're suffering? Your little dick. You have a little tiny penis. That's why you're here. You don't have a dick big enough to get laid. If you had one, you'd be getting laid instead of being on my page because you're a little pussy. Anyways, that's what I do. For anybody that's wondering, I go to the bar on Valentine's Day by myself, even if I have a girlfriend. I don't take my girlfriend there. I go by myself. I sit down and I order two rusty nails. I tell someone I got 2 seats at the bar. I'm waiting for somebody. They think it's a girl. It's my mother. So now that I've said that, I got to get rid of this cunt, and then I'll read the rest of the. There you go. That cunt's gone. Thank you. And Restoration Company. I'm not talking. I wasn't talking to you, brother, about getting laid. Again, I was talking to the last cunt I just fucking deleted. What a cunt. Jesus, talking about my mother and then fucking, disrespecting not only her but me. Yeah, you know what? It's a good thing that wasn't in a bar. Would have knocked the cocksucker out. Nah, he would have probably been in my face. Bang! See ya. His head would have went sideways. He'd be laying on the floor snoring. Hmm. No, that's what would happen. But there you go. It's typical now on Facebook. What happened? We had a good conversation, you and I. Hmm. Remember the duck? I remember that one a week ago. So I only keep certain eidetic things in my memory, like guitar licks. And even then, you know, I'm sick of the world right now. The world sucks. All right, now people are saying no Taco Tuesday. Anyways, I was talking for me, so I get it. Nobody's gonna get Taco Tuesday. I am. Haha, I'm getting Taco Tuesday. Just remember the duck, or two duck. I should duck. Haha. Bob and wave. Is that what you mean by duck? Bob and weave, man. Bob and wave. It's not a Darkwing duck. Anyways, Bob and weave, man. Bob and weave. It's, uh, it's always if you're in a fight, jab, Bob, jab, weave, Bob, weave back. When he throws the punch, and then boom! Wait for him to throw that right hook, and then boom! Then you throw your right hook. Or an uppercut. Uppercut works great. You gotta hit him in the jaw, though. You just took the words out of my mouth. I actually said it. I just said it. If you listened, I just said bob and weave, right hook, uppercut. Yeah, now I remember you. Yeah, we were talking about that. Yep. I do remember you talking about that. I do. I remember that. Uppercut, yeah, I do. That's why I don't get in a lot of fights. People see me and they're like, I'm short. I'm not a big guy, man. I am not a big guy, but they say, I'd be a middleweight. I'd be a middleweight. Yeah, that's what happens. They don't like me, and then I call them what they are, and then they try and report me, right? They report. Then I just restart it, and an hour later, I'm fine. Again, I'm usually not here at this time. I've been figuring out the timing, but I've been figuring out the timing, and like early in the morning, it's a bunch of people from California. Mid afternoon, it's maybe the Midwest. Still a bunch of pussies. And then the Northeast people, England, New England, and down the East Coast, Florida. And then I get India. And it's funny, I was talking to people from India last night. And what was it? Burma. And it was all the same. The UK. They were all at that was this morning. It was, or last night. They were all at 9 o'clock in the morning. And I'm at, midnight. Okay. Because it is. It's that long. Maybe 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I don't know. But big thing. I just did 420, man. You missed me. Almost passed out. Fuck. I just ripped one. Fucking just about knocked me out. I had a little head rush going on. And enjoy. It is almost 420. What time is it here? It's close. I bet it is. 419. Boom. Look at that. Well, I'll do one with you. Jeez. My pipe is kind of clogged. Oh, I got an earring going on. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? I just got a huge earring. What's going on with that? Yeah, okay. Oh, shit. Oh, you son of a bitch. What happened? I'm gonna waste that shit. Good stuff. I could one of the dubes. I got a dube, by the way. Yeah, did you? One down in VA. What's happening down? I got friends that go down there a lot. I have my buddy's son lives in where is it? Yeah, it's Virginia actually. He lives in Virginia. My other buddy's son lives in Virginia. I have friends that like going to South Carolina because they have family and friends there. So How you doing, man with the numbers behind your profile? Sorry, for whatever reason, my Gemini came up. Freaking living the dream, man. Living the dream. Excuse me. No, I'm not upset. Fine. How do I look? How do you look at somebody and say you look upset? So it's like when I used to bartend, people used to come in. There you go. Here's a good story. I know you guys like stories, at least some of you do. Used to bartend. I'd be back behind the fucking bar. There'd be 20 people in line and 5, 10 seats or whatever. And I'm just boom, boom. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? And somebody be, why don't you smile? The fuck? I'll tell you what, you come out here, you fucking do what I do. I'll go out there and I'll smile. There you go. I'll smile and watch you be fucking inundated with a bunch of drunk people trying to get a drink, counting money, doing everything. Yeah. And that's it. Yeah, you nailed that, man. You think I'm kidding? No, I would get this. Why don't you smile? And finally slow down and be like, take a breath, maybe get a cigarette because I had another bartender. If I had, or smile all over your face, I will. That kind of worked, though. Used to carry a drywall screw in my pocket. Yeah, just to say, hey, you want to get screwed? Here. And then give them a drywall. You want a screw? There you go. That's what I'd say. You want a screw? Whatever. What are you saying? Correct? Overacting a bit? Yeah, whatever. Well, what do you say? I can do that. It's my page. Is that okay with you? Would you like to? Are you going to be my producer? Director? What are you going to be? Yeah. Are you going to do that for me? Yeah, it's a big gay. Okay, well, I don't know. You would know. You probably suck a lot of dicks. So, there you go. You can, sounds gay to you. It's not gay to me. But if it's gay to you, it probably makes sense. You probably suck a lot of dicks. So, I mean, that's your new name. Suck a lot of dicks is here. The guy with the P on his page. Suck a lot of dicks. Yeah. Is that a dinosaur? Or is that just an asshole on my page? But had to go say something stupid like that. Yeah. Well, your mother recommended me to fuck her in the ass because your father came in her mouth and you still were born, and now she swallowed all your siblings. So there you go. When are you gonna leave your mother's basement, by the way? She keeps asking me. She's like, how do I get this fuck out of my basement? What do I throw? I told her take a hot pocket, put it on for 59 seconds, and throw it out the window. Man, I'm not going after anybody. You're the one going after people, fuckface. Really? Why go after parents? Why go after me? Because you're gay and you like me. You want to fuck me, but it's not going to happen. So I'll fuck your mother. I'll let her swallow your siblings, and then you'll get banned. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. You insulted me, you cunt. I didn't insult your parents. Well, get out of your mother's basement. Like I said, obviously it's true. Here we go. This guy's getting offended because I called him out. Well, the funny thing about Bob is that, Bob's back, guys. Yeah, actually, they were very happy. They were very proud of me until they died. Your parents are not happy. Well, I mean, your parents, your mother, because you don't have a father. You don't know who he is. You live in your mother's basement. And, yeah, she's pretty proud of me, too. But she's not proud of you. She keeps saying, you should leave. You know, I told her, Hot Pocket, boom, 58 seconds. Throw it out the window, pal. Trying to get number one. The second you get any fucking crown, you're out of here. Keep it up. No, you can keep it up. It's fun. I get a lot of reactions from this. And a lot of people watch it. It's kind of fun. It's like entertainment. Lukewarm Pocket. Did I pray? But none of your fucking business. It's personal. Did you pray for a Hot Pocket tonight that wasn't thrown out the window so you could stay in the basement? No, this guy's praying for Hot Pockets and asking me if I pray for my mother. That's nothing. And then he has the balls to talk about screwing with parents. Really? Really? You want to talk about that? You fuck. Really? You think that's funny? You think you're funny? What do you think I'm funny? What am I, a clown? Jeez, look at this guy. He keeps going. Yeah, her soul is suffering. Your mother's soul is getting sick of paying for the basement that you live in. As a matter of fact, she hired a contractor. I got her the guy. And I get to paint the joint. So get the fuck out. We'll paint your basement and you're out of there. Or your room, whatever you live in. Yeah, no, it's the basement. That's right. You're the guy that lives in the basement. Yeah. You're the big fat guy in the bed but when what's his name comes in, Blade. He comes in, he shines a light on you, and you sit there and you go, it burns, it burns. Oh, yeah. No, that's what you do. I'm not worried, dude. Why would I fucking worry about what you're gonna do? Apparently, you're the one that's worried. You light a candle, yeah. Well, don't burn down your mom's house, please. She'll be pissed. Thank God she has insurance. But if you burn down your mom's house with that candle, you got nowhere to live. She won't let you back in. She's gonna be like, "Fuck that shit." She's trying to get rid of you now, by the way. But I can't make her do it. But like I said, you'll look out in the yard. There's a Hot Pocket waiting for you. Oh, thanks. Thanks. I appreciate that. I'll go take a crap and you know, flush you down the toilet. That's what I'll do. Take a big fat dump. I'm gonna take you to the pool, let you go swimming. You wanna go swimming? You and I will go swimming. Thank you. Down like a fucking clown. That's what you are. This guy's funny. Is it you guys getting a kick out of this? I hope you guys are getting a kick out of this. So, anyways, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, see, exactly. Yeah, separated from my ass into the toilet. The fuck? That's, now you're separate. There you go. And actually, there's a little clingy left. A little clingy. Got to get rid of the clingy. Might need half a roll of toilet paper to do that because you're very clingy. Yeah, and you're proving it every second. I don't want to hear. I don't care. I don't like press. If I do it, hey, whatever. Bye. Paisano. Whatever. Oh, Jesus Christ. You should look in the mirror there, hypocritical gaslighting POS fake profile. How about that? That's your name, POS fake profile 5490. Stupid douchebag 5490. Try that one. You should do that one. That might work for you. Stupid douchebag. I bet you guys haven't tried that.
It had a bad flu season in Australia this year, which predicts a bad flu season here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's talking about you stupid fuck. He wants to hear your prayer. Let's hear your prayer. Come on, you can do it. I am going to grant you access to the prayers. You obviously can't get crowns anymore. So, yeah, this guy thinks you're talking about me. Yeah, like I said, it's stupid douchebag. That's how you pronounce it. Fake profile. There you go. Fake profile. Is that better? Is that what it is? Park a frickin' cock up your mother's ass while you're living in her basement. 54.90. That's a good one. I like that one. Park a cock in your mother's ass while you're living in the basement. Grilled cheese and tomato soup, 54.90. Is that better? I'm probably gonna get in trouble for some of the stuff I say, but you know what? Do you think I give a fuck? Should I put the light on this again? I like it right now. It's not too bad. You guys can see me, right? Sun's coming down. Ooh. You're on my page, you stupid fuck. Is this guy serious? Is he trying with the troll thing? I don't know. He's a stupid fuck. He's on my page. And I'm the troll? Really? Yeah, that's right. Okay, maybe I am. Maybe I'm just here to prove out that there's a bunch of idiots on the internet that have never worked in their lives, that live in their mother's basements, that have no clue about anything, that can't answer a question. All they can do is attack, and never got bitch slapped in the mouth. Never got a good backhand, and they all need it. Every one of the fucks that is fucked with you, you know what you need is a good backhand in the mouth. And I mean a good one. I won't even knock you out, just a backhand. Yeah. What's that? Park? Park? I don't know. What do you mean? Yeah, let's have a guy up. Can you stop this? Yeah, oh, you're scared. Yeah, because you're fucking who knows where behind a computer keyboard. You're not scared. You're a pussy. You probably should be scared. You know, the worst day of your life would be the day that you walked in and saw me, and I know it was you because you'd start whimpering and crying and sweating and wondering if I knew it was you. Thank God you don't have a profile picture. That's real, anyways. You never had one. You wouldn't do that. Of course, you're not scared. You're a pussy. You stand behind a keyboard. You don't say shit. You go back into your little corner and you sit there. You punk little bitch. Get the fuck off my page before I block you. One more fucking comment. You're out of here. For now, I'll leave it. Stupid fucking. There you go. Yeah, how about this? I'll calm down. You fucking stupid cunt. There you go. You're out of here. Call me. See this shit. Again, house. Oh shit. Cancel. Anyways. And then you see the cocksucker calls me a boomer. The fuck? Boomer. I ain't a boomer, fuckhead. You're a fucking millennial piece of crap. If that, you probably, who knows, generation baby. Little tiny kid shit. Anyways. I do too. That makes it fun, doesn't it? It's great. I love it. It is hilarious. It's great. I love it. Yeah. I heard you're a scientist. I don't know what that means, but yeah, he calls me a boomer. That's his fucking top line. After I just made his mother look like a whore and an idiot, and him an idiot. It's kind of tough. No, I don't. I think I heard I'm a scientist. No. Yeah, maybe that's okay. I'm saying it's too. Yeah, so I heard you're a scientist. I am a scientist, actually. I was listed in what was it, 2005, I think, maybe four. What is it? Science magazine. It's not Scientology. You made me say that. Popular Science. I was one of the top 10 scientists in Popular Science magazine, which is a big magazine, by the way. It was also that same year. I think it was. I can show you the magazine. I got it here. I was in UFO magazine, and I didn't even know it. I did interviews and stuff, and they wrote an article about me, and they didn't even ask me or interview me. They just took what I did. So Yeah, Scientology. It's kind of creepy. I don't know if I had, what's her name? What's the chick that, she was hot. Oh, God, what a wreck. The girl that Tom Cruise married. Yeah, we're all leaving Earth. That's done, man. Yeah, that's one thing that's for certain, my friend. We are all leaving Earth. Okay, we are all leaving Earth. Have you not figured that out yet? There's a number on your back. You don't know when it's going to happen. You don't know how. You don't know when. Did I say when? You don't know what you're going to leave behind or left behind. Yeah. Wow. Well, you're a genius. We got a genius here. Yeah, finally a genius. Boom. I love it. I love it. A little star in the hand. That's cool. I love it, man. I love it. We got a genius finally. Jesus Christ, somebody that's smart. Yes, I am a scientist. I'm also a musician. I'm a bartender. I'm a painter. Yeah, I don't get that. Elaborate in scientific way, please, sir. What, that you're all going to die? Is that what you want? Is that what you're looking for? I just said. So we're all leaving Earth soon. Yeah, no. Not on a spaceship. That's fucked up. What are you, cult member? You going to kill everybody in your cult? You going to wait for the next comet to fly by? No, we're all done. We are all leaving Earth. Every one of us. I don't know what this guy's doing. It's kind of not working for me at the moment. We'll see. See where it goes. Seems smart. Yeah, I thought he knew what I was talking about when I said it. No, that's not what I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear this. Well, then go find it. Go find what you wanted to hear, man. If you're looking for something to hear, I'm not your guy. I'm going to tell you the way it is. Bottom line. It's going to become exactly what I think. And if you don't like it, that's, isn't that, what, is that a Greek thing you're doing there, brother? DW? I was going to say, it was flora and fauna. There you go. I know what you're saying now. I got it. I got you. Flora and fauna. I know what you're saying. Yeah. Earth to, or, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, all right? Isn't that kind of what you're thinking about? Yes. Oh, shit. Okay. Where's my basketball cards here? Oh, shit. Suck. Don't want to do that. Oh, crap. Stuffed in my water bottle. Anyways. I don't know. Take a bag, put it over your head, and tell me about it later. Yeah, make sure you get one with the tie things, and you can pull it real tight, tie it up, and then we can talk about plastic. There you go. So, it's up to you. Fuck, man. What about even he laughs. Yeah. What the fuck, man? Oh, shit. You guys are funny. But you give me good material, I swear. I just come up with this shit out of fucking my ass. So, what does that tell you? Yeah. What about plastic? I gotta write that one down. No, I don't. That was easy. I don't have to write that one down. That'll come back. It is, but it's not for me. It's they make it easy for me. They make it easy. What can I say? Jesus Christ! What about plastic? Fucking stick a straw down a turtle's throat. There you go. I like turtles. I see this is a new thing on this stupid thing. Is I like turtles. Shit, so do I. Fuck cares. Matter of fact, I might go fishing. I don't know. What is it? Yeah, it's going to be January. March. Middle of March, I'll be out trying to catch some trout. That's what I'll be doing. Anybody go fishing? You guys go fishing? You live in a good part of a state that I could go out. They stock. There are natives, but around where I'm at, they're real. They're everywhere. Actually, they kill them all. They're like this big. I'm told. It's funny. I was with somebody who was like, at my pole, was fishing at a little pond because it was a. I went with somebody to a horse farm where her horse was at, and there's a little pond. I said, I saw a stream going into it and leaving. And anyways, I'm gonna keep telling my story unless you give a shit. You can leave. So, anyways, the stream's going down into a pond, and a small pond, by the way. I'd say maybe 20 feet, 30 feet across, and wide. It was a round, circular pond with, like I said, a stream coming into it, and a stream going down to the river where I fish a lot. I take my canoe on the river. People grow pot out there. That's a whole other story. But anyways, I know that because I found it. Anyways, I start catching these trout, and they're about this big. They're like that rainbow brookie, or not rainbows, brookie trouts, brook trouts. Anyways, I'm sure you do. Well, take a shower. Anyways, I wind up catching, I don't know, at least 10 or 15 of them. And I was thinking, I gotta get a coffee can or like a coffee can. Sure. I'm like, these are chicken nuggets. Good eating too if you know how to cook them. Just pop the head off, gut them, throw them in a frying pan. Eat the whole thing. Suck it right off the bone. Plus the bones are actually edible because they're so small. But the whole point was we're driving down the street and there's another little brook. Well, get the fuck, if you don't like it, get the fuck off my page, cocksucker. Anyways, blow me. And, oh, that's right, your mom's doing it. Anyways, I say a little brook. I was like, I bet I could catch a fish in there. She's like, you're out of your mind. I bet I could catch a trout in there. You're out of your mind. You can't. Wasn't there 2 minutes. Boom. Think. Full of them. There's like 100 of them sitting in there. Anyways, let's go back to the idiots. See, maybe still some smart people here. It's saltwater fish, only freshwater. Yeah, you know what? I'm fortunate, brother. That sucks because I used to only freshwater fish because I grew up in the Midwest. There was no saltwater. Now I live in New England. Yeah, you should redact that, you cunt. Anyways, now I'm in New England. If you're still there, my friend, we're talking to DW. Anyways, and now I get to go saltwater fishing too. So, I mean, usually stripers. You got some haddock. That's about it for eating. Black sea bass. And most of them. Trout is tasty. I bet you know. But we're not talking the same trout you are, man. Are we? I hope so. It's not the 6-inch trout. It's rainbows and brookies. Maybe a brown if you're lucky. Yeah, I just got lucky, man. I got lucky. I just wound up moving to the coast. I love the ocean too. I love them. Congratulations. You're from Israel. Everybody's happy for you. And you love itchy balls. And you're an asshole because you've now put a message up that I already called out. You took it away. Okay. I don't know about months. You don't have to. Maybe about 6 hours. Now you're talking. Months. Nah, you don't need to smoke trout for months. Nobody smokes anything for months. Except for your mother smoking my logs. Yeah, that's your mother smokes my logs. It takes months. The fuck? Oh, shit. Even jerky. You know, my buddy's got a smoker. I actually got a Weber. So, not to, you're talking to the wrong guy about cooking, man. You haven't seen my podcast before, but what do you want to call it? Live video. I guess, what do you call this? It's not a podcast yet. It will become one. I've been working on that. We'll see what channel I'll get on. I'll find something. So, anyways, that's funny. What you got for New Year's Eve? Anybody going out? You got plans? You ever have, we did is bacon, brown sugar, maple syrup, smoked it. Fucking talk about jerky. You want bacon jerky? Now you're talking. We did some cheap skirt steak too. He did it actually, but when I say we, I buy the shit. We smoke it. Sometimes he makes some. Sometimes I bring some shit. It's kind of a once in a while. What are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna do? You cook, I cook. Kind of that kind of thing. It's just a buddy, though. That's why we have good food all the time. We actually did wings Christmas Eve. I told him you should have just grilled them. Told him too, you gotta bake them first before you fry them. Bake them first, get the fat off, then fry them and crisp them up. That's how you do wings. That's the secret. You gotta have hot oil, like 450 degrees at least. Hot oil. Hot oil. Yeah, I already did, man. Yeah, there you go, buddy. You got it. Yeah, bonfire, wings on the grill. You know it. Been there, man. Been there. Yeah, good times. Good times. We actually got a couple of... I got a fire pit. My buddy's got a bigger fire pit. My fire pit's small because I live in a trailer. And anyways, this is what it's a big trailer, but I got my own property here, but it's what it is. I don't have a basement. I don't have a kid living in it. So, but yeah, it's funny. My buddy came over. I had some chicken breasts and stuff. And I had a little fire going, and I got a grill that goes right over the fire. It fits perfectly over my fire. It's a camping kind of grill. It's just a rack. It's beautiful. Actually, there was a limit. A size limit, no. Limit on trout, yes. So, but nobody goes out looking for the natives. Okay, just so you know, it's not like, believe me, you catch them, you throw them back. I'm not gonna lie. There's been a couple times where I knew spots where there were hundreds of them, and I throw a few in a bag or a bucket, and not a bucket, like I said, coffee can. The worm bucket, and then make chicken nuggets, trout nuggets. Guy, are you back? Get an extra $200 off your entire project with no money down, no monthly payments, no interest or months. So there's this thing you can piss on that tells you if she's pregnant or not. Make a piss on it in front of you. There you go. Look at that. I should be getting like $300 an hour for being. I know he's fucking with me, but it's funny. He's fucking with me. Yeah, but that's $300. Okay. Therapy ain't free. $300. Go to the store and no, you can't even know. You're gonna pay for the freaking test yourself. I don't have any. Sorry. Go to the drugstore. Get your test, and we'll see. And if you didn't want a kid, you shouldn't have got married, man. That's why I never got married, actually. Chick wanted to have kids. I don't know what happened to him. I don't even want to talk about it. I ain't bringing it up. No. That's why you pay for birth control. Just get a bill, give it to her every day. Make sure she takes it, by the way. Just make sure she takes it. If you don't take it, you're fucked. Any girl that wants to have a kid is going to have a kid. Funny story. Not funny. Funny, haha. Funny, true. My buddy, I was hanging out with him. We're typical weekend kind of stuff. Maybe every other night, maybe every night. Who knows? Drink beer, play darts, chess, sit around. Somebody asked me yesterday, do I play chess? Yes, I do. We actually had a giant chessboard in the middle of his living room. It was so cool. The chess pieces were like freaking 2.5, 3 feet tall. Anyways, it's not. It's my mother's. 3 faces. Anyways, that one's a flower with a naked woman in the middle of the flower. I'd show it to you, but I don't feel like it right now. I already showed it. Yeah, we play chess, and so, anyways, this girl comes over. I owned a restaurant. The family used to come there. I knew her, and she started showing up when we were out, just like I said, drinking beers and playing darts or chess or watching football. Out in the street playing football. We didn't play. I mean, if we wanted to play, we went down to the field. Then we would play football and basketball, all that. Had a basketball court, football field, I guess you call it. But if we weren't there, we would be in the street just chucking the ball at each other. I remember my buddy's arm was so bruised from me ripping passes at him. Anyways, where was I? Oh, yeah. Back to the point. See, I lost my train of thought. She shows up, and her friend, her girlfriend, she's black, by the way. Not that it matters. Doesn't give a shit. But she had a baby. She had a little niglet. So, I'm kidding. I think it was a Milano or something like that. What do they call those? It's funny. She had a baby, and I could see Andy's chick that was on the ham. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Oh, she's playing with it. I know, that was crazy. I shouldn't have done that. That was stupid, right? Ah, man, I shouldn't have done that. That was bad. Hopefully nobody saw it, but I only had 2 people. I figured I could get away with it. It's just the fucking truth, man. You know me by now. I ain't gonna fucking lie. I ain't woke. So anyways, I tell the fucking guy, I go, you're fucked. I was like, dude. And he told me he was banging her. He was like, dude, I got lucky last night. He was all proud. And I was like, okay, it's great. And then when she was playing, anyways, back to my story. She kept playing with that baby. I told him he's fucked. I'm not telling you. No lie. I'm going to give it a buffer zone. I'm going to tell you a week and a half later. Might have been a week. Might have been 2 weeks. A week and a half. There's your spread. She's pregnant. Oh my God, dude. Well, needless to say, he's got 3 kids now, still married. I don't talk to him anymore. Once in a while, I'm friends with him on Facebook. My other friends, I don't know. I don't talk to those guys. One of them was a senator's son, so yeah, I was friends with the senator of New Hampshire's son. The senator of New Hampshire. Used to go to his house. I worked at the golf course they went to. I actually got a job there, not because of them, because of me. Had nothing to do with how I got the job, but they had memberships. And it was a private golf course. It was very expensive to get into. But anyways, yeah. How'd that all come about? I don't know. Had something to do. Oh, that's right. The guy talking about his wife says she's pregnant. Get a again. That that story will cost you another $300. So let's make it $600. Told you what to do, then I told you why it happened. Now you need to get $600 out of your pocket and send it to me. Venmo. You want my Venmo account? Hit me up. I'll send you my Venmo account. I got lucky. Both my girls are mine. I'm sorry to laugh, but I know you're not being sarcastic. I know they're not like your mother. That's probably because you're there. They didn't get raised by her parents. They got raised by you. Ah, my niece. Jeez, don't get me going about that. That's just a whole other fucking bullshit story. I don't know. I'm glad I never had kids. I never wanted to. I knew it too. I knew the world was coming here. Maybe it'll get better for the rest of the world, but I don't think it's going to. I knew it was going to hell in a handbasket. My mom knew it. I knew it. My dad had no clue. It was just muscle in a fucking mafioso family. So he didn't know what to do. Just did what he was told. Go beat somebody up. Which, I'm lucky I had a mom that had heart and soul and artistic talents. I had a father that was tough. Fucking rip your head off. Right? Take your head off of your fucking body and rip the spine out. Throw it down and say, told you, motherfucker. I guess I'm lucky. I got the best of both worlds. I told my dad. My dad apologized to me right before he died. I'm sorry. I should have treated you better. And I told him, you made me tough. Mom gave me love. I didn't need his love. Yeah. What it is. You guys think you know me? You don't know me. Take it easy, brother. DW. What's your name, man? So I know. Can you tell me your name? Is that okay? You don't have to. Up to you. Yeah, you're thinking about it. You're thinking of a name. Tell me your name. Don't worry about it. You're that, or you're one of the guys that I blocked that came back with a pretty cool name. How did I fuck myself, douchebag? How did I fuck myself? Whatever. You fucked yourself when you were born. Actually, your mother fucked herself because she had you. She's still got to take care of your dumb ass. The fuck is that? Anyway, let's see this guy. David. And you okay? Thank you, David. Pleasure. I know we've talked before. And I'm sure we'll talk again. So I'll try to remember that. Again, I'm bad at names. But thanks, brother. You too have a safe New Year's. Yeah, it's tomorrow night. Yeah, I'm going out for dinner. And go by Woody. Okay. David Woody. Your mother's ass. Sorry, my favorite lip pillow. Your mother's ass. I like biting at it. And lay down, bite right on that fucking ass. And then she asked me not to stop. And she loves it every second. You guys really make it too easy. You do. But I love it. It's funny. Oh, shit. Anybody want a lip pillow? Check out this guy's mom. She's got a good one. It's, not fit in your mouth size, but, spankable. Just whack it. Whack it, it'll roll into your mouth. Bite on it, and then you go, it's like a vibrator. Anyways, Christ, you're fucking hilarious. What's your fucking name? Yeah, gay farmer. That's what you are. Yeah, I bet you are. You probably got a bunch of sheep, don't you? Yeah, a whole paddock of them. They're all like, "Oh, he's coming!" Every time you walk to the paddock of sheep, they're all getting nervous, and they're like, "Oh my god!" And one of them is like, "Hey, Joe, it's your turn. Joe, he's coming for you tonight." Yeah, it's funny, right? Yeah, poor sheep. You know, the females are like, all the females are like, "Don't worry, he doesn't like girls." Yeah, we're talking about Gabe Farmer here. Yeah. His female sheep are just fine. They don't worry about getting raped by the farmer. Anyways, there's a song. It used to be called "Moo Moo, I Love You. I know you're a cow, but anything will do." It said "Moo Moo, ooh wee, won't you make love to me?" I just wrote that. Ah, jeez.
One person would dominate and push us on national
Fuck me. It's taco time. What time is it? They close. It's only 5. Out of 5 is coming. Yeah, Rosie O'Donnell's making news again. I thought she left. What happened? Didn't she leave the country? Said, "I'm never coming back." Went to. Oh, wait, here it is. I'll turn it off for you. You can hear. Let's call this up.
And then declare no elections because of that war. When are they going to do the 25th Amendment? That's the question. He needs to be stopped. So,
stop for what?
Amendment. Come on, people. And those with what he calls derangement syndrome are the ones who think that he's a good man. And it is not a good man. It's hardly even a human.
And of course, not to be outdone, Eric Swalwell is acting like a tough guy, threatening to impeach President Trump and issuing this warning to Trump officials.
I'm going on offense against Donald Trump, and I just put senior Trump officials on notice. Save your emails, your text messages. We're not going away.
This is serious.
Yeah, real tough guy. Speaking of tough guy.
Hold on. You're not going away. Of course you're not going away because you're gay. You're stupid. You got no mind. You have no fucking clue what's going on. And there you go. Let's hear what the guys have to say about this.
This is our fault. This is the Five's fault. Your fault. The producer's fault. If Rosie O'Donnell speaks in the forest and Fox doesn't pick it up, nobody hears it. Nobody cares. And do you see the production value? She's looking around to make sure the nurse isn't going to catch her on the phone again. Like, this is one of the...
My chat room.
This is just... They do it because they get attention. She's clearly... This is all she gets. I get on my phone... And I say some stuff about Trump and everyone reacts. This is the problem of being in a very successful year and a very successful administration, because we have so much time to argue about people who are mad about something they can't change. You're never going to get a chance to beat. I'm just going to break it to you. Guys, get your cry out. You're not 25 things each day before you say the word Trump. See how your day works out. Maybe your skin complexion will get better. She looks horrible.
Don't say that. She'll do 25 videos every day. And we don't.
But if they don't say Trump, we won't see it.
You're right. Kellyanne, you know a thing or two about messaging to people and reading where they are. Is Trump is the devil? Trump is the worst. Get rid of. Is that the message Democrats need to take into the midterms?
It's the only one they have. They have learned absolutely nothing, Joey, from the 2024 shellacking they suffered, where Trump won the popular vote, all 7 swing states, and really burrowed into so many core Democratic constituencies. If I were the Democratic Party, I would try to learn from that. I try to work with the president when I can on things. But I would ask the Democrats a very simple question. To what do you actually object? Is it his historic tax relief, the dereg on small businesses? Is it the peace deals he's making? Is it the trade deals that are going to help bring manufacturing back? To object to him closing up the border. And with that, the flood of illicit drugs coming into our communities and our kids' veins. And I have tried every which way in the 10 years of Trump. I've tried to talk these people through the TV, on Twitter. Then I tried to talk to them in person, reason with them. Don't you like this policy? Don't you like that policy? Are you done defending Biden and Harris, who are indefensible? But I have one question remains, just one question I've never tried on those who are down the left. Don't you have anybody who loves you? You need a hug or a husband or a hobby or a hairy dog. Get yourself some help, because this woman last week she referred to Trump as a blob. A slob calling someone else a
Video,
blob.
she said barely human or something like
That's
that.
just terrible. By the way, she moved to Ireland, but she never moved on, and that's a problem. I live with Trump derangement syndrome. It's toxic, it's chaotic, it's sometimes frightening.
1, 2,
But I would say a lot of
3, 1,
Democrats
2,
don't like it.
4,
They feel like they're going to
7,
get
8.
beat in 2028
Yeah.
if they're only Trump.
You know, Richard, I don't want Kellyanne's question to just tee you up, but I mean, it really is kind of the question at hand. I'll put it this way. What is it and maybe it's not you, but what is it that Democrats, because Nancy Pelosi brought this up, this isn't just like Swalwell throwing red meat out there. What is it that Democrats think they would be impeaching Trump on, that they're going to run on, or that they're serious about?
Well, I don't know if impeaching Trump's the answer. Listen, I think derangement syndrome is a luxury.
That'll be
As
fun.
afforded to
That'll
those
be
who
great.
are worried
Do
about
it
their
again.
grocery bills
See how that
and their
works out.
rent, or the cost of healthcare, which is going to
Guaranteed.
skyrocket for a lot of Americans
Democratic
in 2
Party
days.
is done.
And listen, for the past year, I have been reporting on registered nurses. I've talked to nurses who work in ERs, who work in schools, who work in rural hospitals, who work in ICUs. And when you talk to them, they're talking about staff shortages, burnouts, people who can't afford their health care, people who can't afford their prescription drugs.
There you go. Here's the Democrat, the fucking black dude Democrat. Now he's got to be black. They put a black guy up there who's a Democrat. Really? Really? Wasn't he worried about what's happening in Chicago? What's happening in LA? Wasn't he worried about the black kids shooting each other in the streets of South Side of Chicago? Wasn't he worried about that? Mike, you don't believe me? Let's take a ride. I'll tell you what. We'll drive to Indiana. I'll put you in a cab. I'll drop you off in a little area I know, and we'll see how long you last. How many white people are killing white people? And there you go. They got a black guy. It's not racism, it's stupidity. They couldn't find anybody. They're like, I don't want to do this. And this guy's like, I'll do it.
About that.
Or I'm thinking about specific issues.
I mean, I think for a nurse working a 12-hour shift, they're thinking about their patients and how they're going to make ends meet for their families.
Well, Paul, on that point, Richard says, hey, it's about issues, it's about how it affects your life. You know, I don't know, closing the border, fixing immigration, maybe that's what's on the docket for 2026, stopping conflicts around the world, trying to stop conflicts that pretty much everyone else has failed on. It's not just about the wins of President Trump, it's just about the outcomes of his presidency at this point, whether you give him credit or not. There has to be some place, like they just said, where they go, it's not how I would do it, but I'm glad it got done. Just give me a chance to do it a different way, at least meet halfway.
Yeah, and they own the messenger. That's the thing. And first of all, relative to the medical situation, wasn't Obamacare supposed to fix all of this? Weren't we supposed to all sail into a perfect, healthy future by now? We all said at the time, if you were paying attention, we're going to blow up 1/6 of the American economy. Hello, it's not going to work. And it didn't work. But moving on from that, let's just look at two issues. Number one, well, it didn't work, clearly. I mean, what did, right? All the subsidies are, we're at now, we've doubled the amount of tax money that has to go to subsidizing Medicare. Doubled.
I think professionally,
how did that work?
Professionalizing the nurses is the problem.
I'm not denigrating nurses.
No, I'm saying that's what this administration did in their last one, the beautiful bill, but I digress.
Swalwell is not talking about that at all.
You should be right. But that's what I'm talking about. He's still trying to get 2 plates up off his chest. There's a lot. Don't put
And I remember Joe Biden was very worried about the nurses here in America. Sorry. Anyway,
typical Democrat.
Let's go back to just two issues. That was
typical
two issues.
Democrat.
First of all, domestically, everything comes from energy. That's it. You talk about the board, of course, those old things. Those things are all.
Didn't we do this earlier?
$2.79 for gas. Right? I was on a rental car too. I mean, $2.79. You've got to commute every day. This hits your bottom line. This is on the trucking. This is on the shipment. That is the common denominator.
I guess I can. I already did this too.
I was in the New York area. Look, we're a carbon-based system. We are carbon-based people, okay? That matters. That's the domestic situation. To me, that's his most important accomplishment you don't hear about. Foreign policy, look, Ukraine, at least he's trying. Gaza made more progress than anybody else. The Abraham Accords, I think, are coming. relative to our own hemisphere, which does matter here. Monroe Doctrine, however you want to call it, people get cute about it. The bottom line is fentanyl, Venezuela's been a hub for espionage against this country almost my whole life. He's the first guy to pay attention to it. He's the first guy at least said, you know what, I'm going to call BS on this guy and we're going to get rid of him. And he's going to go. And after that, let's see what happens. My point is this. He's facing up to problems without perfect solutions that nobody else has touched in like my lifetime. And that's going back to Reagan. And just to close the loop here, in this era, this day and age, it's about the messenger as much as it is the issues in the messages. And the Dems just don't have the messenger. That's what's missing. Who is it? I'm looking around. We're going to talk about it later in the set here. But they don't have somebody who can get to the cerebral cortex of the electorate the way this guy can. And so as a result, he lives in their heads. It's a fatal attraction. So all they can do is talk about him because they can't move. They're all playing close in fatal attraction. They can't move on. They got to find their own hero here. As everybody knows about relationships. It's not about finding the right person. It's about being the right person.
I like it. All right. Coming up next, Nick Shirley is back on the scene in Minnesota as Governor Tim Walz does some major damage control over the erupting fraud scandal.
Good luck with that. Yeah, Tim Walz doing control. Really? What, controlling where the taxpayer money goes so he gets kickbacks? What do you think? You know, how do you think he afforded all those tampons? Really? You know how much money went to those people? Yeah, I'm not praying for you. Sorry, man. I don't waste my prayers. Not praying for you. You can leave. There you go. I'll give you this. Here you go. That's my prayer for you. Jeez. Go cry now. I'm not crying. It was fake. The fuck. People really think I'm that stupid by now. I don't hate anybody, asshole. I'm starting to hate you, though, because you come up with asking me to pray. Now you're asking me stupid questions. So I'm really, I wouldn't say hate, but disliking you very much. Yeah, there you go. He answered for you. Yeah, they're disgusting. There you go. You guys can banter now. Go on, banter. I don't care. Stay on my page, banter all you want. You guys can discuss how I'm not triggered, you fuckhead. I'm about ready to block you, though. Not triggered. Just stupid questions. How am I triggered? What's triggered? You got triggered, apparently, if you say that. You're a hypocritical, gaslighting POS Democrat. That's what you are. Jesus. He's not going to be, really? He's not going to be respectful. Are you kidding me? Why are you trying to keep him here? Fuck him. Yeah, anyways. There you go. I waited right till after I put the thing on. I'm not, you know what? You're giving me watch hours by treat me like crap. Yeah, you know what? Fuck my watch hours. Kiss my ass. There you go. You think I need your dumb ass for watch hours? What the fuck? These people are so stupid. So stupid. Think I need you? I've never needed anything in my life. I've worked for it. You won't know what it is. I'm giving you watch hours. Yeah, you probably got 15 fucking profiles, so give me some more, pal. Jesus Christ. I would say at least 15 profiles. He's going to have to get more the more he comes here. I got a fire going here. Shit. A little tiny fire in my ashtray. Ah, jeez. My God. What is this guy? He's back. Yes, exactly. Jesus. You can fuck it. You're allowed wherever you want to be, man. I don't give a fuck what you are. Why do you have to announce it? Why do you have to announce that you're a terrorist? Why? You want me to just fuck it with me? I know you are, but still. You learn if you're going to fuck with people, you should come up with some better stuff. I'll send you a list I think I got a notepad here. Yeah, I got some stuff I could use. I made one up last night. All by myself. Didn't need anybody, just poof, into my head. I have a sick head, I'm sorry. It's just what it is. Shit. Christ. I have to have multiple notebooks. I got another one somewhere, but this one's still, still has some pages left, so. Fortunately, I didn't get a big one. I needed a big one. This one's small. I needed like a binder kind of size. These are just little pads. So, and if I write small, I can't see. So I gotta write, so we can see. All right, we're back on. Come on. Oh shit! Run. Where is it? No, it should go on.
But Shirley got chased away from agitators as things got heated.
Nick Shirley.
Now this comes as
like
Tim
this
Walz
guy.
faces serious calls to resign as Minnesota governor.
Just so we're talking about what they're talking about now was Nick Shirley in Minnesota. And
Governor Walz
Tim
has a lot to
Walz.
answer for, considering he was bragging on the national stage about how, quote unquote, easy he made it to open up child care centers in his state. During the vice presidential debate, watch this.
As far as childcare on this, you have to take it at both the supply and the demand side. And we have to make it easier for folks to be able to get into that business and then to make sure that folks are able to pay for that.
We then take all that money and send it to terrorists.
We were listed as the best state. We're still in crisis on this.
You ain't kidding. And this is pretty outrageous. A legal reporter for Politico backtracking after suggesting in a tweet posted on X that any reporter investigating the Somali fraud scandal in Minnesota could have been legally shot. Josh Gerstein shot, saying, quote, at some point, the amateur effort to knock on doors of home daycare intersects with robust stand your ground laws. And he followed that up with, to observe that something is likely to happen or that there's a serious risk of it happening is not to advocate for it happening. So he tried to clean that up. So Joey, you and I would talk about this on the break. I don't even know if Minnesota has stand your ground laws. I doubt they do, but what's your take?
Yeah, so stand your ground law means that you are not obligated to run from a threat. It means you can stand your ground if someone's threatening you. So if you're taking someone knocking on your door as a threat, you've got bigger problems. Someone needs to remind him this is actually Minnesota, around Minneapolis, not Mogadishu. So
St. Paul, too.
And so you should probably understand that.
Not that you know what that means.
Really let's call it what it is. What they've said is if you are taking objection to both the fraud that's happening and then taking a second look at the mass migration of Somalis as refugees,
proving
or
it.
If you're looking at the naturalization of them who have come here and defrauded the country, then you're racist. And that's what was used against anyone asking questions to begin with. That is documented in court.
Oh, yeah.
So, if you want to use the Second Amendment against us, say, whatever brings you to the carpet on Second Amendment, I'll listen. But this ain't it, brother. Figure it out. Read a little bit. It's not hard.
You're talking about the Fund Our Future case, $250 million stolen, and they tried to reach the jury, and they told the jury, hey, when you get back into the jury room and do deliberations, say this is all a racist plot against migrants, and let's fix the jury. It didn't work. She went to the authorities, and they got in more trouble. You made a similar point last night on Gutfeld. Do you want to double tap that?
Well, I just want to double tap. Tim, resign. You need to resign. You've been doing damage control for the last couple of years. And you've done a horrible job.
Yeah,
and now
and
someone's got to raise this little bastard.
Even if he doesn't resign, he's resigning because nobody's voting back in. And if they do, they're fucking idiots.
You did, sir, but I watched a lot of Murder, She Wrote. And if you are praising yourself over something that's a fraudulent scam, because the numbers are good, there's a good chance that, and we used the magic word yesterday like this, complacent. Then you are very complacent. It's complacent.
That's my word, complacent.
He's asking questions, and people are and you want to discourage him and call him names or go after him. An everyday kid off the street with his parents and an iPhone was able to find unbelievable amounts. That was 119 million or something he's at this point. That was just a Saturday weekend.
One day, yeah.
He goes to one building, and they misspelled learning. I mean, like I said, I don't think you need a 2-part series for this particular episode. I think Angela Lansbury, rest her soul, could have wrapped this up in one commercial break.
think that made me Angela Lansbury there for a
Yes,
second. I'm not sure how I feel.
Well,
about that.
Lily Lowen, Angela Lansbury.
Listen, Kellyanne, I want to expand the canvas here a little bit because I think this could be a big story. I think it's going to go on. It's going to take us into the midterm to 2026. This is right in your wheelhouse. What you think?
Yeah, so whenever there's social spending for new programs or existing programs without oversight, this is often what happens. And especially when it's in the name of kids or nutrition or education or healthcare. People say, oh, yes, or climate. Oh, yes, I must do that. That's wonderful. Let's give more money to that, but no oversight. This hurts Tim Walz, but it hurts Kamala Harris as well. Her first big decision was Tim Walz. And she didn't make many good ones or any at all after that.
Giving me
We
ammo
didn't even know who
to
he
make you
was
look like
as a
an
nation
idiot.
without her saying, this is the guy I want to be a heartbeat away from President Kamala. America laughed and didn't vote for them. But when you talk about this in terms of a plot scene, Tyrus, I think the sequels are all going to be worse than the original.
His glasses look
Because
like my
just in
glasses because
Minnesota,
they're readers
we
from
have
the dollar
14
store.
programs with billions of
How
dollars
cheap
spread
that
across them.
cocksucker
This
is.
is one of the programs. The other one is Feeding Our Future. Nobody was getting fed. Here, nobody's learning a darn thing, including the letter N in the word learning. They're not learned. They learned that today, the adults. And when you start to unpack this and you start to look at other states, you're going to find something like HUD just admitted. HUD just admitted 30,000 illegal migrants or deceased people received tenant benefits, living benefits from the Biden administration. So everywhere you look, there's going to be COVID level fraud. There's going to be fund mismanagement. And how do we know this? Because Governor Tim Walz said he's on the case. He's been investigating fraud. And yet the moment somebody sniffed around and said, wow, look at the fraud, look at the gambling happening in your casino, he called it white supremacy. Trump is practicing Trump. Why do we care about this? We care about this because these are federal tax dollars going to our different states for these programs under the guise of helping people, to hurting people. There probably are hungry kids. There probably are ones that need good childcare. And last point, people are asking all the time, why is the FBI there? Why is Homeland Security Investigation there? Why is CHS there? Ask yourselves why the FBI investigated Donald Trump while he was out of office. Why did you pay for that? Ask yourselves why the FBI did all the nonsense on the 7th floor to stop him from becoming president and concocting Russia collusion. And every single one of you, that conclusion in search of evidence for 3 years called Russia collusion. I have a conclusion, now I'll find the evidence. The evidence is here. The conclusion is simple. Fraud right under your noses. Why is DHS involved? Why did DHS investigate our brave men and women at the border and accuse them of whipping migrants, which nobody was doing? We spent money on that. You spent federal tax dollars on that nonsense.
And Mayorkas came out and swore to that to the American public, and he knew at the time it was
false.
You know, Richard, I got to ask you, you know, it's American.
Start. What's the 5 with me? Let's go here. Cancel. Go back. Okay.